Ain't no telling. No telling. Testing, 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 testing. What's going on, guys? Hope you're all having a what day is it today? Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Perfect. We're working. Alright. Our chat's open. Stream is good. Gonna give everybody a few minutes here before we start. Starting this a little bit early. I know 15 minutes early, but I couldn't wait anymore. I said, I want to start already. So, for the guys who aren't in our Discord, make sure you guys join our Discord. Free Discord server. You can request one-on-one sessions, completely free. We do a daily isolation session Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. We do a daily trading session, live trading session every day from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, and then Sundays we do a weekly market breakdown at 11 a.m. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is in the chat. I'm gonna give everybody another minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and start. Right, the pairs we're gonna focus on is AU, CHF/JPY, Euro AUD, EU, GJ, GU, US30, USDCAD, gold, and Bitcoin. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pairs. What's good, Muhammad? Good evening, my brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Gonna give everybody a few more seconds and then we'll go ahead and start. I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. You know, a reason why I really do not enjoy taking trades overnight is because I'll be asleep. Like I've gotten better at being able to just go to sleep, but I was waking up checking the fucking chart every hour, since I entered. I'm like, alright, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. But I fell asleep an hour later. I wake up, look at the chart, perfect, profit. Go back to sleep, wake up. I was in profit, I think like 40 pips, and then I moved my stop loss to break even. Went back to sleep, woke up, was still in profit, still red candles were perfect and perfect trade. Went back to sleep, and then woke up for the last time at like 4 a.m. I saw that my TP was hit, and I was like, alright, cool. And then I ended up just staying up. So I haven't really slept, but it's all good. Hopefully tonight will be better. Good. I'm good, feeling better. Didn't open the charts today too. It's all good, man. All the pairs. You know, the day that I was really surprised that you didn't take a trade was on Friday or Thursday. It was a day that Euro AUD and I think Euro AUD and another pair that you told me to look at. Which was this trade. I was really surprised you didn't take this trade, right? And there was another one that played out perfectly. I think on Friday too. That I was surprised you didn't take, because you know, the entries were given 3 a.m. you know, 3 a.m. So, but hope you start feeling better, man. I know that shit, it sucks when you want to get work done, or just in general, it just sucks when you're sick, you know. Luckily, you know, I've been feeling better. My symptoms for the thing I was dealing with, you know, they've gotten better. So I've been, these last couple days, it's been like no, not a week. I think it's been like 5 days, almost a week, that I've been feeling better than I have been in the last 3 months. So hopefully we could continue with that. So um Before we start, any questions, if you have any questions within, any time frame, whether I'm explaining something, if you need me to explain something again, repeat something, go over another pair, just let me know. And we'll go ahead and get started. I was present during that time, but my mic froze. Didn't take it. It's all good. So, AU, again, it's Tuesday. We're not gonna go over the 4-hour time frame. We're not really gonna go over the daily time frame. I'm just gonna stick it out with the 30-minute, understanding that in the every single pair, right? We went over Sunday, we went over it yesterday. We went over it on Friday as well. Going over the 4-hour time frame, going over the daily. There's no continuations. So right now we're just basically looking at market structure, right? Did price give a change of character? Did it give a break of structure? Can we continue to look for a continuation? Is price gonna reset? Is price gonna give us a pullback? Right? These are things that we need to make sure that we have noted and make sure that we look through it. So with AU, we're gonna start here in the 30-minute. We know we had this change of character. Price went down here, consolidated again, gave us a break of structure here, right? So change of character, push 1, BOS, push 2. Could we be expecting a pullback? Right, again, what we see here, right, we have imbalance on the left hand side. Let's go ahead and delete what we had drawn for yesterday, right, because we could see how that played out. Right, we were looking for, okay, understanding that this was the drawing that we had when we were talking about news. Right, remember I was saying Monday and Tuesday they could use it to just consolidate, or they're going to use it to just break, retest, to then continue to go. And that's exactly what they did. They gave us a break, retest, to continue to go to the bottom. So understanding that we have FOMC, I think let's look at the news right before everything else. We have Wednesday, right? We have news at 3 a.m. GBP CPI, so we know market's gonna go crazy. And then USD, we have news at 2 p.m. So already understanding that, we could get ready to start and putting ourselves in the mindset like, okay, if price overnight doesn't move, then we know that price is gonna wait for NYC session and they're gonna wait for FOMC to hit at 2 p.m. So we could be expecting price to move something like this again from now up until 2 p.m. So with that being said, let's go ahead and update, right? So let's delete as much as we can, just we could keep the charts clean, right? So AU, we had 3 days of drop. On the third day, you have a drop, no net. On the 4th day variation, gave us another day of drop. Perfect, right? Day of drop, 21 candle opened up bearish, right? And again, we have a change of character, consolidation, break of structure, retest. So we could be expecting price to give us a new low. Now, with the news, again, news is going to carry this a lot. So we're going to have to wait for that. I'm not going to, today's stream, I'm not going to go and be like, oh, these are the zones we're looking for. This is what I'm looking for, right? Understanding that we have FOMC tomorrow, I'm strictly just going based off market structure. And I'm just going to wait it out till tomorrow morning to really call something out, right? Nonetheless, we can still see price right now is just consolidating. We have the low, we have the high. We can see how price is respecting these highs at this point, respecting the lows. Gonna wait it out to see what price does. CHF we can see we have higher high. We had first lower low, lower high, lower low. Then price gave us a change of character, higher high, higher low. Then break of structure, higher high. So again, we're in peak high territory, but price is still giving us higher highs and higher lows. The impossible. 21 candles green. We have a day of rise. Could we be expecting a pullback to cover these imbalances here? Yes. Right, not only could we be expecting a pullback, but understanding that we have a BOS and a change of character and a BOS makes this trade a little bit easier, right? 170.024. Could be expecting a 50% pullback. We could be. So we'll wait it out. Euro AUD, we have a day of rise, no continuation, right? This is a pair that we had the break of consolidation, retest to continue, consolidated again, price broke, but never gave us a retest, right? Price just continued to go up, right? Which is all good. Overall, let's take a look at the daily time frame, just because this is one that I'm not 100% certain on, since we're in the middle of the zone in the daily time frame. We're in the middle of the zone in the 4-hour, and again, we're still trading within this high over here, right? And we can see how price is still testing these highs. This hasn't been a clear or clean break of structure. Right now we have a week of rise, and we're right back at these highs where price rejected the previous time. So at this point, right, I'm no longer looking to trade this until we break above these highs. Right, we had the double bottom, push 1, consolidation, push 2, consolidation, push 3. After 3 pushes, this is where we're gonna start looking for price to either do what it's doing now, right? We could already see how it gave us a double top here, right, and is pushing down, right? So we're either going to continue to see this continuation for price to go give us a steeper pullback, right, and start the downtrend push, or this is where we'll see price break retest to continue to go. Right, so Euro AUD is one that we're gonna have to just wait it out, and I know GBPCAD you want me to go over as well, so I'll do that one after EU. Right, EU currently we have a day of no net. Actually, no, it's a day of drop. Right, because candle opened up here 1700, this green candle. Right, so we have 2 days of drop on Euro USD, which is counter drop, not with the trend, is a counter trend. So I am not looking for a 372 on EU. Right, remember on EU is a pair that I am looking for overall uptrend patterns, but I am also expecting a steep pullback on EU. So if price decides to give us a pullback, all good, we'll wait it out. Right, we had higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right, low, change of character, high, low, change of BOS, right, then again broke the high, change of character, then again change of character, broke the low, low, lower high, lower low, then again broke the low, right, and then gave us a small. I'm not gonna count this as a pullback, so we know that we're trading between. Let's delete this. Right, we know that we're trading between this high and this low down here. Last red candle before the push up is here. Right, and again, EU is trading counter, so I'm not gonna be looking at this one to take a trade. EU, we're just gonna let it go. GCAD, we have a day of rise, so remember this is also what we were expecting yesterday. Right, we saw how price yesterday broke these lows, created a new low, went down to our 30-minute low, our engulfing candle, and the 800 EMA. Right, once price respected the 800, right, and we didn't get a clean break of structure below these lows again, this was not a clean break of structure. This is a testing candle. If the next candle would have been a red candle that closed below, then we could have said, all right, this is where price is going to turn around and continue the downtrend push. We could see how price is still in consolidation until here, right? And again, I'm not going to be I'm looking for a clean break of structure. This is not a break. These are all testing candles. So yeah, even though we're still now trading, right, we had this break of the low gave us this high and this low, break of the high gave us this low, and the high that we currently have here, the last green candle before the push down. We're going to use the wick of the highest green candle and the body of the candle closure of the highest point, right? And we know that we're trading between that high and this low. So GCAD still got to wait it out a little bit. Want to see price break above these highs. If we can get a break and a retest, then we'll have clean entries to the top side. Again, guys, I'm going pretty fast, but there's not too much to update. Again, we do have news tomorrow, so tomorrow morning is going to be very important. GJ, right? Let's break down GJ. We're in peak high territory, right? Market maker's pattern is not present. We had 2 months of rise, right? On the 3rd month this month, we already saw how price gave us a pullback, ended up going to the top side. The daily time frame too, we had a gap up here at 191,486, and we could see that price already filled it. So we no longer have another area where price is going to go up towards or down towards, right? So now this is going to be clean, just new market structure. We can see how in the 4-hour we have higher high, higher low, higher high. Price went higher low, lower high, internal structure, lower low. Went down to the 4-hour lows, respected it, then started going lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, to where we're at now, higher high. We had 3 weeks of drop. On the 3rd week, it was a drop rise, right, going counter. So we're not expecting a 4th week variation, and then price ended up going up. In the 30-minute, we have a day of rise, which is today, and we have a bullish 4-hour candle open. Perfect. So let's update real quick the daily and the 4-hour zones, right? So in the daily, we know we had higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We can now say we're trading between the last green candle before the push down, which is here, and the low, which is the last red candle, or yeah, last red candle before the push up. Four-hour time frame, we have this break which gave us this low, this break which gave us this low, right? And now we have this break which gave us this low, last red candle before the push up, last green candle before the push down. Alright, and in the 30-minute, again, we know we're trading between high, low. We could argue and say this consolidation and say this is high, broke, gave us this low. Right, I'm not gonna put this as a pullback. This is just part of the same trend. Right, so we have all this zone to the bottom, and let's delete some of the drawings that we have. Alright, so we'll wait it out. Do we have any engulfing candles in the higher time frame? Green, green, red. No. 4-hour, no. 1-hour, no. 30-minute, no. 15-minute, no. So GJ will wait it out. GU, we had 3 days of drop. On the third day, gave us a drop no net. Fourth day variation, closed. Right, we got a break of structure below the lows. We got a retest. Right, once we got this retest, straight into profit at the bottom. Right, but again, GU is one that's trading counter, so I will not be taking trades going short on GU. I don't trade counter with the trend, I trade with the trend. 30-minute, we had this break, gave us this high, this low, price consolidated. Right, still within the high, the low. We could argue and say, oh, this is a lower high here, and then prices went down to the low. Right, but for the sake of, give me 1 second so I could update all of this. Right, for the sake of market structure, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that this is, low, high. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna say that this is just a zone of consolidation, right? Where price just made lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Lower high, and prices just made lower low. So we'll be trading between the highest point here, this green candle, and this point here. And we know that we opened up in the 4-hour time frame bearish. Still gotta wait. What are we waiting for on GU? We're waiting for a change of character, waiting for a break of structure to then continue the uptrend push. Right? Let's go down to the higher time frames, to the lower time frames. Right? The daily time frame, where are we? V1. We're at the top of consolidation. Right? With no continuations. We have 3 months of no net. The 4-hour time frame, we have a week of drop. Again, no continuation. Price is just moving. 30-minute time frame, no net, no continuations. And where are we in the 30-minute time frame? We can see that we're in the middle between the 4-hour high and the 4-hour low. So not in the best place to take a trade, but it's gonna be interesting when price decides to start moving. US30, let's take a look. Right, was actually beautiful today, but this is a pair that I was looking at today, and I really wasn't. This entry that we got on US30, right, that we saw live, I was looking at it and I'm like, I'm not gonna take it because it's not what I'm looking for. Right? Did it follow the rules that they were supposed to follow for this pair to go up? Absolutely. Right? But this is where, looking at my rules and not wanting to get in the middle of a fake out, this is where that applies. Right? And I could explain a little bit further, right? understanding the three pushes in the market cycle, right? We had higher high, higher low, higher high. Price gave us lower low, change of character, lower high, lower low, break of structure. But again, is this a clean break of structure here? No. Because if we add a line, right? If we add a line, right? Here, damn, I fucked that up. No, I didn't. We're good. Right? If we add a line, this red candle that broke below, yeah, it's a testing candle. The next candle, if it would have been a red candle that closed below to confirm that break of structure, then we could have said, okay, cool. Change of character, push 1, pull back. Break of structure, pull 2, right? Push 2, pull back, to then expect push 3, right? And everything makes sense. Just look how the market maker just throws everything at you when he wants to fake you out, right? Number one, not only did price give us a imbalanced candles, right? But it also gave us an engulfing candle down here, right? Not only that, at the bottom, at the top side, it gave us a double top and the push down to the bottom for a retest up here, which is, if you see, this is the entry. A lot of people on Instagram took this entry. Now, it did work out. It played out for a few pips, but then reversed. And remember, I always say this. I don't want to get into an entry that I know is going to reverse. So remember, I was up at this time already. I was looking at this. I was in the Discord. No streams today, but I was looking at this. Right? I was like, I'm not going to get into this. I'm going to wait it out. Right? And then I saw price obviously just consolidated. Right? It did what? It swept the highs and then went down. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, perfect. This is going to turn into a type 1 pattern. Right? Again, what's a type 1 pattern? You have consolidation, where price consolidates, right? Breaks, creates a double bottom, 2, 3 to the top side. Right? That's exactly what price did. And then not only did price give us a type 1 pattern, but again, price gave us the indication as to where price was going to pull back to. So at this point, it was already 7:30. I saw this entry. I'm like, oh man, I'm not comfortable taking this entry. I'm just going to let it go. And boom, went straight up. So now we have 2 days of rise, the third day already being given with the opening candle already gave us a new high. So I'm not going to be looking for a 372, or I'm not going to be looking for, that 372. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be looking for a 372. What I'll be looking for is for price to start reversing, right? Because right now we have a change of character, right? And we already know after a break, we need a pullback. Every single time after a break, we need a pullback, right? After a break, we need a pullback. So that's what we're expecting. So at this point, right, let's update our 30-minute. We have the break. Right, the break gave us here, the low gave us here, the high. We're still waiting for the high to be made. Right? We could argue and just put the high up here, but I'm just gonna wait it out. Right? This isn't the set high. A new high could be set. We have a 5-minute engulfing candle up here. We have imbalances at the top side. If price is going to reverse and continue to push to the top side, then we know that we want to see a break of these highs up here. Right? If we could get price to break up, then we know price is going to go down. Or I'm sorry, if price breaks up, we know price is going to go up. If price respects these highs, right, and it rejects to break, then we know price is going to continue this push to the downside. Right? And we know that we have gaps here at the bottom of the market, the same way we had gaps in GJ. We know where price is going to head down to when it starts heading there. So we just got to be patient. USDCAD, right? Let's look at the daily time frames go up to the bottom, right? Daily time frame again. Yep, we're in the middle of the zone, not in the best place, but we do have 2 months of rise. We can see this month already gave us new highs at the opening candles, and price today gave us a new high as well. In the 4-hour, we have a week of rise, no continuations. Let's add another line here. Thought I had this updated. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Right? A week of rise. This week, if price gives us 2 weeks of rise, we already know next week we'll catch that third week. And 30-minute price was consolidating. We broke above it. My bad, that was weird. The sun like kind of shut off and then it turned back on again, I swear. That was weird. Anyway, we have a day of rise. Perfect. And the 4-hour candle opened up green. right? So USDCAD is one that we're just gonna have to wait. Right now, we're at the top of the 4-hour zone. Price went up to the 4-hour, rejected it, right? Then went down. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Is this gonna be a retest of the highs to go down, right? We could also see that we have a green, green, red engulfing here at the top. So we're just gonna have to be patient with USDCAD. Gold is the trade that we took today, well last night. We'll go over this as well. Let's go to the daily time frame, right? Gold and US30 are the same when it comes to market makers pattern. None is present right now. So the fact that there is no pattern that's present in the overall time frame lets us know that market structure is going to be key, right? Understanding market structure, being able to just follow the trends, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, being able to do that, and then catch continuations, right? 2 weeks of rise going into the third week, 2 months of rise going into the third month, or vice versa, right? 2 days of drop going into the third day. So at this point, right, we understand that we are trading from the 4-hour high. We know the 4-hour lows all the way down here. We have imbalances all throughout going to the top side. In the 30-minute time frame, right, we had higher high, higher low, higher high, price consolidated all the way here until price broke here, right? Once price broke here, all I'm looking for is a pullback. Once we got the pullback, right, price started consolidating. Consolidation is the easiest thing to trade. Why? Because what we're looking for is, okay, is price breaking the highs? No, all of these candles were testing candles. All of these candles were testing candles. None of these were breakup structures. So once we saw that, and price gave us an engulfing red candle after it swept the highs and gave us a testing, all of these were testing candles again, and it gave us that engulfing, that's when I entered. I entered right on the retest of the engulfing, which was right here, right? Stop loss was above the zone, 20 pips. You can see how that one green candle got super close, right? Super close, swept all the traders that had tight stop losses, then started going down. So I was in this trade for a little bit, right? And then price straight into profit, right? I woke up 4 o'clock, saw that price already hit TP, chilling, right? So today we have another day of drop, right? We had 3 days of drop. On the third day gave us a drop rise, right? Following the trend, we already know we're gonna look for a 4th day variation, and that's exactly what price gave us. It gave us that 4th day drop variation that we're looking for. Right now, are we expecting price to continue to go down? It can. The 4-hour candle open green, right? And at this point, we'll just have to wait it out and see what price wants to do. Right, price consolidated, broke below the lows, right, rejected these lows, still gave us lower low, lower high. This is still higher low. At this point, the only 2 places that I have, right, my points of interest for price to either continue to go down or to continue to go up is still now this low or these highs, right? And in this case, I would change it from this high to be here now, right? And right now, where are we? Right in the middle of that high and that low. So we just gotta wait it out. Right, and last but not least, Bitcoin, right, was also gave us beautiful, beautiful entries. Kind of upset that I missed them, but it's all good. We had a 1-hour, we had a 1-hour engulfing, which was also connected to a 30-minute engulfing. The 1-hour engulfing gave us the entry right at that market open for crypto, right, 8 p.m. Right, I wasn't really looking at this until I saw it this morning. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I missed it. And beautiful, right? A beautiful pullback right into it. As soon as price went into the entry, went right into profit. So we have a day of drop and price just continuing, right? We had lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And now price is giving us another lower low here at the bottom. So Bitcoin is going to be one to definitely keep an eye on. Going to be interesting to trade this. And also what's interesting, Bitcoin and US30 usually follow each other. So the fact that US30 today went up and Bitcoin went down, it's kind of interesting. So, use that information as however you'd like. But that's pretty much today's session, guys. If you guys have any questions, anything you guys want me to go over again, anything you want me to explain again, let me know. If not, we'll see you again tomorrow morning for the live trading session, 6 a.m. If there's any other pairs, let me see. with some pairs yesterday that people wanted me to go over. Gonna give you guys a few minutes. If not, we'll be done for the day. Alright, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out. Make sure you guys join the Discord.